I still want to try TFT at some point. Again, I still want to try Magic Online at some point. Again. But I think today I want to do this. Alchemy? What is this? I don't know if I want to do that. Oh god, there's so many things. I want limited. Maybe I do want to do that. Sign up ends in 20 hours. Well, I guess the bad news is if I don't finish the draft, I probably don't get to finish the draft, right? Because like if I don't finish it today, I wouldn't get to finish it. So we'll just do traditional best of one, whatever that is. So let's go party. I don't think this was good, right? I mean, potentially, it's just slow AF. I think I kind of dig Scorching Dragonfire. This Hound is okay, too. My god, there's like 12 uncommons in this pack. Stay Hidden, Stay Silence, pretty good, too. You know what, maybe I'll take the blue removal spell. I haven't done blue-green, and I've been interested in seeing how that might work. Blue-red could work, too. Okay, so this is the one that comes down and starts milling you. There's also a Monstrous Emergence. Like, this is my entrance into this color combo if I'd like to take it. Obviously, we're ready to dip if need be. Whenever you attack, put a counter on target attacking creature. That seems pretty good, too. So does Surgical Suite. It's a tough one for me. But I think Surgical Suite might be better, but since I'm kind of keen to try blue-green, I'm going to take the Emergence. Doesn't matter early. I mean, that thing ain't bad. I'll play blue-black if nobody else is doing it. Pick the good cards. Keen strategy. I liked this a lot, too. I'm gonna keep picking the good cards. We'll see what's going on. This thing looks fantastic, especially if you land it early. Thank you. Still a fan of Malevolent? What do you do? Oh. No thanks. Rite of the Moth looks playable. But I don't know how I'm getting stuff in my graveyard. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, realistically. I got no idea. Okay, if this is the best card, I'll take it. I'm all caught up and sad because I want to listen to more. This thing was okay. The Beastie has been really good. So maybe I am doing green. I've got no clue what's happening here. It's hard to read drafts. Big fat Island Cycler. I'm gonna take the Peeper and think maybe we're doing blue-green things. I mean, that's the best common in the set, right? And that came back. None of this is particularly good. That could help us splash the Veil card if we decide we need it for card draw. I think we're looking at something sort of like this. Don't love that card either. It's combat trig. Looks playable, if not good. Don't have a super solid reason to be playing this color pair, so I could still get out. That could be really good for the Survivor stuff, I guess. This is basically just all pretty good white stuff. It's tough. I'll take the theater. If that comes together, maybe we can do something with it. I'd have to get past a pretty good green-white rare for me to really consider it. I think I'm ready to say we're green-white. Got a surgical suite. I was interested in one of those. Neat. Suddenly, I'm kind of paying attention. I still can't believe one person is responsible for that whole podcast. It's so good. And from your graveyard, you may cast spells from your graveyard. This turn. Well, that doesn't seem great because I've got to have ridiculous amounts of mana for that. And I think I can get to playables, although we're going to be cutting it close. Escort's all right for getting damage through. I really need twos. Like, far more than anything else, I need twos. It's going to lead to me taking this in case I want to do a splash. I've been listening to some audiobooks of some novels I read when I was in my 20s. It's the World War series by Harry Turtledove. It's really, really good. I enjoy it at least. And the guy that's doing the reading is great at the accents. And doing different voices, like it's believable for everybody. But the premise is essentially it's the middle of World War II and the alien warship gets here. They were expected, the probes they sent brought back pictures of us in the medieval age. It took them that long to get here, and they were not prepared for what they found. Great story. Are removals so bad that I may want to have an unwanted remake? Yeah, I think I probably do for best of one. I'll take a cycle or two, but I really need to focus on 2 drops from here. If there's any available, there may not be. Like, I guess that's the other part of best of one is 2 drops gonna go fast. Is that supposed to be somebody? Or just general Ghostbuster stuff? I'd play a bear trap if I had to. Alright, this was pretty good. This is pretty good too, but I think what I need is Manifest Dread. Oh man, could I just take this and then take every 2 drop I see? Probably not. It's really tough to be an adult sometimes. I'm like it. I don't have anything that cares about Delirium, do I? That's just not what this deck is doing. Probably really good in the deck that I could have done. Yeah, that seems alright. I don't think we're flipping people enough that Cryptid Inspector can do a thing. I do think we basically really need the 2s. So we're going to do that. I would love to pick up something that cares about Delirium, because it looks like we're going to get it. There's the doll. I wish I'd picked up one of those that went by earlier too. But as long as I can get maybe one more 2 drop. There's another good removal spell. I can be happy with that. It's not unreasonable to me to go for a splash for Peer Past the Veil. I feel like that's doable and wouldn't be that hard. The Storyteller, 5/4 trample for 5, sort of, or I can tap people. That's cute. I don't have that many tap people cards, so I think I'm just going to take the reliable 3/3. I know the stat line is probably not as good as it used to be, but here we are. Baseball bat. Are you any good? Attach it to target creature you control. It gets +1/+1. Equipped creature attacks. Tap up to 1 target creature. Seems like a great way to force damage. Don't have enough creatures, though, is the problem. And yet I'm still taking the monster subversions. I'm a sucker for removal spells. What can I say? Take the twins here, I think. One more 2 drop? No. Cautious Survivor. I could take this and commit to the red splash. I think I'm going to do that. Well, I guess I could have taken that just as easily, but Here you go. We'll play a Cult Healer. Don't think this is for me. I mean, it may have to be. Probably playing that other Survivor too. I'm one short on my 2 drops from where I wanted to be. We did get the baseball bat, so I can decide if I want that too. And we're not that light creatures, right? This says 14 and I've got 2 Manifest Dread, so I've got plenty of creatures. I do think I want to splash Peer Past the Veil, because it seems pretty easy to do. It's weird because I kind of want to bring Baseball Bat in. Because I feel like we're not as fast as a lot of decks are going to be. Which means I should be realistic and just cut something here. Probably that, and play the 3-drop and call it a deck. I can get behind that. There's only going to be one mountain. It needs to be a really, really good one. Perfect. All right, and that leaves me room for 14 cards. We just go half and half. Probably. This is the first time I've played green in this set. It's interesting. What calls to me? Hadouken! Alright, let's see what this does. I don't think it's great, but I think it's a successfully navigated best of 1 draft. Still kind of idly thinking about it looks like Tracy, it looks like my daughter is about to start daycare. And like I'm gonna have more time to stream and I just don't know what to do with it. What game do I want to play? When do I want to stream it? How seriously do I want to take it? So many questions. I've just finally gotten used to being dad. I might need to use this as a 2-drop because I'm going to take 4 damage off of that thing. Not necessarily. I guess I could block it here. I'm just really worried about the early game. Yeah, I think I do like this, actually. Because I've got the late game kind of covered here. I reckon if they're mana screwed, it doesn't matter. Here, look, I've got multiple colors. Haha. Reasonable keep from them. Now I'm the one that's behind on learned. Need to hit 1, please, deck. If you can hook me up with that, that'd be cool. 2 of these is kind of neat. But I think I've mentioned I want to try TFT. I want to play Tarkov again. I want to try Magic Online. keep thinking there'll be new auto battlers coming out. Just haven't seen them yet. We're kind of getting messed up here. Just need to have one more mana. Kind of need it now. Here, I thought we were going to have an easy game because they were mana screwed. I was incorrect. Which I'm not a fan of. I'm usually not incorrect. You got me. Wonder why they wouldn't. I guess they don't care about a 2-1. This is about to get better, isn't it? That's going to give them 2 to manifest dreads. Kind of didn't think that all the way through. But it's okay. I wanted to get this in play. It gives me 2 good blockers and reasonable-ish attacks next turn. We're probably ahead of this game now, unless they have a bomb. That's a cool sleeve. Don't you do it. It's not very nice. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards we can draw from that. That's pretty cool. I remember this being good. Yeah, just sits there and draws cards. It's a 4/5 blocker potentially. No. Try and win the video game. Kind of do need to trade with that, eh? Oh, you've got one too, eh? Oh. It's an instant, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, good day, Orcish. Okay. Just flipping this just win because they'll have one blocker. I mean, they have to play another blocker or kill me. No, I never have an interest in an Omniscience draft. Is that what the alchemy thing was? I'm glad I didn't do that then. Alchemy thing is different? Okay, I did have some interest in the alchemy thing. If I can draw a removal spell, they are dead. Or no, I don't think that does it. Let's put a counter on it. That's not going to be enough. Can I get back anything that matters? It's got to be a 3 or less. Could get back, no, Rip's too small. Get back the doll, get back the escort. I need to make sure I don't die. So Twins and Survivor seems like the most reasonable one. The doll gives me a draw, which I like, but I guess I could do draw and Cult Healer. The thing is, I don't want to be dead on board, right? Escort pumps the flyer as well. You're right, it does, so we can do it. Okay. I didn't see that, but you're absolutely right. As long as they're on nothing, this works. Good call. I didn't say I had lethal on board. Funky but loving, you win a pumpkin. Omniscience draft is regular Duskmourn packs, but each player starts with 3 cards in hand and an Omniscience emblem. Yeah, that doesn't sound like something I would enjoy. I'm sure there's people that would enjoy that. Enjoy your pumpkin. You've earned it. All right, I need to grab a drink, and we can do another. Be right back. All right, let's go again. So stuck on trying to figure out how to get another turn. I didn't realize I had to win right there. Man, it used to be I'd be like, chat can't help me because you're all stupid. But now it's like, chat, please help me. I'm so stupid. Look at me. I am the chat now. All right. Survivor got some thoughts. Hey, wait a minute. You're not the cryptid inspector. What's up, Bio? I think I'd rather have the 2 full. Well, carp. I don't have a good plan for that one. Guess my plan needs to be to block it. Let's get ready to do that. Don't have anything. I mean, that counts as a thing. I have an entity tracker in my current omniscience draft. It is ridiculous with all the rooms that also draw cards. I don't know what an entity tracker is. Oh, I thought it was like a Twitch add-on. Feature, whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you unlock a room, draw a card. Okay. Like, is that some sort of add-on I need to get? I don't have an entity tracker. Man, I should have popped that first. I'm bad at the video game. Chat, I'm telling you. I assumed it was just going to draw me infinite cards. I don't understand why it didn't. It tracks entities? I can believe that. Where you been? I've been here. I've still been streaming. There's not as much. Switched from full-time streamer to full-time dad. Napping. I hadn't been streaming Magic in a long time. What even things you got? How have you been, Dave? Does it have reach? No. So I kill you in 2 hits, and you kill me in not 2 hits if I just take this trade. Seems good to me. It has trample and not big enough. Ah. What are you playing now? I'm in a spot where Magic makes me really happy. I enjoy Magic. The way Arena's monetized just makes me angry every single time I play it. I think I've talked about this some, but it's an excuse to do it again now that Dave's here. Like, gaming changed for me from being something that I do for 50 hours a week for my job and then another 10 hours a week at night for fun, to something that I just don't have any time to do. I can only really game when the baby's asleep, or when Sim Wife's like, I'm gonna take her to the playground, go stream. So I spent a lot of time looking for a mobile game that I liked, and all of them were just so predatorily monetized they made me sick. I finally figured out the secret to a good mobile game is if it costs more than $10, it's probably a decent mobile game. If it's free to play, it's probably not. So I bought Balatro a little recently on my phone, and it's been great. That's what I was looking for. If I've got 5 minutes to game while the baby's in the bath, it's there for me. And when I came back into another draft, Magic just reminds me of that. Not Magic, Arena just reminds me of that method of monetization. It's monetized like a mobile game, and it irritates me. I did try Marvel Snap. That's one of a few free-to-play games that I think was pretty good. But it was another thing where it's just designed to make you want to pay money to it. And there, I can't even pay money and get the cards I want. So it kind of didn't hold me very long. It was fun. But Balatro has been my jam. And Magic, I still want to play a competitive game. It's like I need 2 games. I need a competitive game, and I need a game to play on my phone while I'm pooping and while the baby's in the bath, because my wife does the baths. So I'm still looking for something to scratch that competitive itch. I've mentioned, I think, infinity times while I've been streaming that I want to try TFT again and that I want to try Magic Online again. But that's really all that's on my radar right now. Good to see you, Campbell. I didn't say that. My brain is also Swiss cheese, but anyone who's ever looked after a toddler can understand that. I played it for about a week, probably for 15 to 20 minutes a day. Had fun. Understood the game. I mean, didn't master the game by any stretch, but it's cool. I got nothing but good stuff to say about it. The fact that I can't immediately stop means it's not the best mobile game for me. Because, like, we've got part of the bedtime routine where Sim Wife and Sim Baby have drinks before I brush her teeth. And that can end abruptly. It's usually about 10 minutes. Sometimes it's 5. Occasionally it's 15. A game that I could just turn off without having to worry about it? Great. The games now, it's occasional console game. Elden Ring, Resident Evil 4. Okay. I mean, Snap and Balatro are 2 good mobile games. I could recognize that Snap was pretty good, even though I don't think it's for me. I played, I think, 3 rounds of that. That was cool. Dude, this is some tough matchmaking. There's not even a cancel button. Like, you're playing now. Hip curling and lawn bowling. Sports are the ultimate PvP. So I have really bad proprioception and destroyed knees. I really can't sport. Interesting. Plateau. Stick curling. Is that where you get the sticks really wet and you curl them into like a hoop? That sounds fun. It's not cold enough to curl here. Now, I understand y'all Canadians got to get outside on the 2 months of the year where it's not horrible. And play Frisbee and lawn bowling. Are you required to play Ultimate Frisbee if you live in Canada, or is it optional? It's really popular. That'll work, but I don't love it. I don't believe you. I thought this was Manifest Dread, and it's not. I didn't read it. I just looked at the art and was thinking about lawn bowling. But here we are. That might not have been a great keep. I'm going to take an extra point of damage off of this thing. I should have mulliganed that. I really thought this was the 2-2. I'm a bad person for imagining wheelchair curling as the wheelchair's replacing the stones. I mean, that might be fun to go for a ride, you know? I think if I'd noticed what this was, I would have sent it back. I wasn't paying quite enough attention. Dave makes it sound like a big deal because he's full of passion and energy, but he plays with the 9 other people in Canada that enjoy the game. I can believe that. You just forcing through 3 damage? That is a bold move, Cotton. I don't think I'm going to need the card draw right now. Leaves are already dropping, soon it will be horrible. Sedan key? I don't know what that is. Aldiano? Do I know who that is? I don't think I know who that is. I mean, it's never good news to hear that somebody is no longer with us. That name sounds familiar. It's like Bocce. Okay, I am familiar with Bocce. Okay, okay. I do know who that is. I mean, it's not Iron Maiden without Bruce Dickinson. They had a plan. And it was combat tricks. Now, ironically, I probably could use the card draw, but it'll be all right. Hello? Perhaps they know something I don't know. What's up, Volcard? Good to see you. How you doing, bud? Zeebs! How have you been? It has been a minute. Nom 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 nom. Haven't opened Twitch since you had a kid. Fair enough. Bye. I mean, I haven't really streamed as much. I have been putting these drafts up on YouTube. I've just been putting all of my VODs on YouTube. So if anybody's like, I want to go back and watch some Travis, you can do it there. As it is, I don't have a whole lot of time to stream, but I'm enjoying doing it again. Like I said, I've still got my quabbles with Arena, but it's fun to stream. Magic's a fun game. I hate the way it's monetized. It irritates me every single time I look at the gem count. But that's got to be it for today. I can get away with about an hour of streaming when she naps. And I've got some preschool stuff to work on. I'm still winning. Not as much as I used to, but that's okay. It's not as important to win to me as it used to be. I don't have time or the sleep to be able to do that. Working, struggling, getting older. Any more Rogue Trader? I mentioned on the last one I posted on YouTube that I kind of just can't get motivated to play that game anymore. I don't know. Like I said, the stream for me, while I am full-time dadding, has been about, I got to look after this baby, and the stream is to keep me from going crazy. So I've been just playing whatever I wanted to. Hey, Porto, thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. She is about to start preschool, maybe in 2-3 weeks, and at that point I'll have 6 hours a week guaranteed to stream. And it's like, I have no idea what I want to do with it. I think I'll probably start by streaming Magic for a day, Tarkov for a day, Magic Online for a day, and TFT for a day. And then after 2 weeks, pick one or not. I don't know, man. How can anybody know any of this? But it's been fun today to stream a little bit of Magic. If she takes a nap tomorrow, I'll probably do it again. And like I said, if you missed the drafts, you can go back and watch them on the Twitch VODs or on my YouTube. It's been fun to come and play again. Magic's a good game. I enjoy watching people play games they want to play. I think that's a good point, too. All right, I got to call it preschool and wash some dishes because I'm a house husband. Y'all be cool, and I'll see you hopefully later this week, but definitely this weekend. Adios.